Hey everyone, hopefully you're having a good day. My name's Andy. My channel is Finding Value. Today we're going to go over the daily technical analysis update of uranium. I'll give you my financial opinion and we'll just jump right in. This is the uranium futures contract. We're kind of bouncing around here, down a little bit. We're at 48.80. This is the most recent read. The Sprott Physical Uranium Trust, do we have a little bit more downside here? Man, you know, if you believe the thesis, I like it here. If you like uranium, I like the price right here at 14.16. That's what I say. URNM, again, it's right at that support lines. The support line going across here, the support line coming up. Again, if you like uranium, here's your chance. CCJ, right at that support area. Again, this is looking good. I've got the nice bullish accumulation cylinder from Livermore's speculative chart. And, we're coming up in this cylinder. Hopefully we can start breaking, but this is what it would look like, and we're still in that cylinder. Do we have the same pattern as that cylinder? We'll see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Difficult to say when this starts. Is this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? I don't know. We'll see. Bannerman. Let's zoom in there on the dailies. Again, we're contracting down where the opening and closing price are coming together. That contraction is usually when the buyers equal the sellers, and we've got support underneath it. It looks good to me. Goviax, right at support, finding some support today, and we'll see if that holds. Global Atomic contracting down. So we broke out of this downtrend, came back the past 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days, and then going sideways here today. Forcis Metals, getting a little bit of Forcis in it. Hopefully we can start moving on higher. Hopefully this is a lead-in to a big move that is coming. Fingers crossed. Again, remember, I don't try predicting the short term, but what I usually see in a lot of these is you'll get like a lead-in move before it jumps. Sometimes it does a double hump too. And what I mean by that is if I back out, you'll see like a lead-in kind of movement before it runs. I just see it all the time, like a little lead-in. Yep. We got Pure Point Uranium. Just holding above this blue support line all the way back. Deep Yellow selling off a little bit today. Again, we're still above all the support lines. This is a long-term support line coming from way back when, way back yonder. But if you're going to go deep with Deep Yellow, you gotta, now is the time to start looking. If you got to be aggressive when people are fearful. Paladin Energy, right at the bottom here at support, looks good. Sky Harbor looks like the support line's trying to hold on. We'll see if it holds and comes back up. Alaska getting a small little down or sideways day today, I should say. Next Gen Energy right at support. This is where, you got to be brave when others are fearful, guys. That's how you do it. Baseload moving sideways. When I drew that line, it was on logarithmic. We're right on that support line, roughly speaking. I can maybe draw it a little bit differently. We drag this thing around a little bit. If you put it from here, yep, somewhere in that range there, and that's basically right where we're at for that resistance support line. Fission. So looking at Fission, we're right on that support line as well for Fission 3.0. It's got to hold. We're doing a little bouncing right now. Fission OG is right on support. This looks good right here, guys. We have a bullish engulfing right before it too. And usually what happens is you get a full retracement. You go up, then you get the full retracement, and then hopefully we're waiting for buyers to come in right here. That's what we have to see. And hopefully we get it, If we don't, we're going to have to wait a little bit longer. Kazakhstan Prompt selling off a little bit. Peninsula Energy getting a little bit of buying pressure. Doesn't look too bad there. I like the strength. Boss Energy just moving sideways. Consolidated Uranium, a little bullish piercing perhaps. Lotus Resources right at support. Again, if you guys want to make money, you're going to have to look at things different than everyone else. And I'm not saying, right here off support, maybe sprinkle. little sprinkles. Uroy, a little bit of buying pressure today. Again, we're getting right down to this support line. This support line's held before. We're getting close to it. You know, sprinkle 2022. That's all I'm going to say. Encore Energy. Let me see here. You know, if I were to square this up, where does this fall? You know, on a basis that looks more like a sideways square. Yeah. So if we come up squaring it up from here, here, and here, this is where we have a support line, but we're still looking good. We've got the bullish engulfing here. We've broken the downtrend line. That looks good to try to make its way on up, going higher. You got what I need. You know, there's probably some support down here going across. Still have some selling pressure there in terms of the past couple of days. A little bit of buying pressure today, but we'll see what happens. Again, I'm just waiting right at support for URG. UEC is the same thing. We're just moving sideways just like the other American companies. LEU! Yeah, I like it here for LEU. This thing looks fantastic. The broken down trend. We've got some nice, good buying pressure, good solid volume. Insiders are buying it too. There's got to be a reason the insiders are buying it. This looks strong. I like it. LTBR getting a little bit of buying pressure. Looks not too bad. It's not in a great location. We're kind of below trend line still. But in this trend line, I kind of, needs to come up a little bit there. ISO Energy, another one that's right at supportish. It's a bunch of support lines. Hopefully we can get some support here. We got support going across here in all this general region too. So, it depends what you guys think. You got to be strong when others are selling their stock. You got to steal the stock from everyone else. And Appy Energy looks really good here. I like it a lot. Denison Mines on support. What do you do on support? You buy, Mr. Finding Value? Okay, that's not advice. It's not advice. Blue Sky right on support. Forum Energy Metals getting a nice little bullish hammer down here. You got to look at the bullish hammer. That's all I'm going to say. Anfield getting a little bullish piercing. Bullish. We got a bullish engulfing there for Laramide. Guys, I don't know, man. It looks good. Western Uranium Vanadium Corporation. Coming back to support there. UEX getting a little bit of buying pressure right on that support resistance line. Hopefully we can break through it. Mega getting a little bit of bear. Bear still in Mega. So the bears are still in Mega at this point. Standard Uranium getting more selling pressure. That is not a favorite amongst the investors, apparently. Valora Metals right on support. And it's got strong support there, guys. If you like Valora Metals, yeah, now is the time. Elevate right on support. Time to hit it. Elevate. Now's the time to elevate your game, guys. Now's the time to elevate your game. 92E coming down a little bit. Remember, these are delayed trading. These are Australian ticker symbols. But overall, guys, I mean, I don't know. I like uranium. I think it's cheap. Well, I know it's cheap. That's a fact. That's not an opinion. Uranium is, in fact, cheap. You can see it through the ratios. It's cheap against all the other assets, and it's improving in a way that looks good against the other assets. We've got the mining companies have pulled back. I think it looks good. I think it looks good. It's up to you on what you're going to do. I can't give advice. If you want to see the companies that I like, that I own, you can become a Platinum member. The description link in the below to my website. You can see my portfolio if you're a Platinum member. You can determine what you want to do if you like the companies that I like. I have information on the website too about dollars per pound. I've got some of the presentations, corporate presentations, some companies that I think are solid bets. And there's a lot of companies that look good right now. I am personally adding into some of the uranium companies. I will put out a short video for the Platinum members on what I am buying. You can obviously do what you want, but you can figure out what I'm buying and when I'm buying it and what I'm doing. But I'll put that out to the Platinum members, and you get to see what I'm purchasing. And I'll release that tonight. Subscribe to the channel, subscribe to the website, give me a thumbs up for the content, and thank you for listening. This is Finding Value.